Man, taking a dump sucks! I mean, what am I supposed to do? Read, stare at the wall, think about my life? God forbid. If only there was some way for me to play a video game while I'm sitting on the toilet.
Mobile gaming in the beginning was a beautiful thing. Gaming on a device that majority of people owned and took everywhere, allowing you to play games everywhere you went. In your home next to your consoles, at work, in the shower, or the primary time I play mobile games, on the toilet. In the beginning, there were just fun, quick little bite-sized games with nice and simple designs that get you hooked. And then the bigger companies started getting involved and we got GTA Vice City on iOS and it's functional. And that's where that story ends. After a while, mobile gaming started to turn into two things, this and this. We used to have truly fun games with really unique use of the touchscreen controls that you could pick up and put down at will, and now we've devolved into off-brand clones that already exist on console like Stumble Guys and Murder Around Us. Or the most simplistic dogshit game that some lone developer whipped up in an afternoon and then spent more time making some of the most cringy ads in the world instead of a good game. Now, while these games are fun to point and laugh at, they're not hurting anyone. But don't worry, because there's plenty of mobile games that do that too. Because after a while, big companies started realizing that majority of mobile gamers were mass market casuals that could easily be exploited and milked for every single dime in their wallet. And that's when mobile gaming devolved into this. Literally, every single one has the exact same setup. And ever since then, mobile gaming has become a laughingstock. But then the joke stops being funny when the next installment of a fan-favorite franchise becomes a mobile exclusive.
Is there any plans to make this playable on PC, or is this strictly mobile forever?
Are there any? The current plan is to be on mobile, both Android and iOS. We don't have any plans at the moment to do PC. Do you guys not have phones?
Yeah, you guys all have phones, right?
Diablo Immortal, the next installment in the long-running fan-favorite Diablo franchise. Fans of these games were looking forward to the next mainline installment in the series, that is until Blizzard said that you'd have to use this. Once this game was announced as a mobile exclusive, its fate was practically sealed as a cash cow microtransaction-infested crapshoot of a game. But Blizzard did slowly start bringing back faith into the game after this disastrous presentation. Eventually, it was announced that it'd be coming to PC after all, it was announced that gear wouldn't be pay to win, and many of the people who played its closed beta were saying that the game was actually a lot of fun. And then it was announced that the game wouldn't be coming to Belgium or the Netherlands because those two countries rightfully have gambling laws against loot boxes. All signs were pointing to this just being another disappointment in Blizzard's long line of disappointments, but maybe, just maybe, it would be a quality game, maybe it would be one of the few fun mobile games, maybe Blizzard would be able to prove that not every mobile game has to be a microtransaction infested mess, maybe Blizzard would be able to pull this off.
They didn't pull it off.
Diablo Immortal is the quintessential example of mobile gaming. If you're ever curious why so many people despise this shit, fire up this game. Everything wrong with mobile gaming is here loud and proud. It is a lazy, sorry excuse of its PC counterpart, just like how modern Blizzard is a lazy, sorry excuse of their old selves. Game after game Blizzard has released has been met with disappointment and anger from the fans, to the point where they now make up 2 out of the top 5 worst rated games of all time. And sitting right there at number 1 is Diablo Immortal, and rightfully so. This is the worst example I have ever seen in how bad mobile gaming can get. It is truly sickening. And if you think I'm over-exaggerating, just stick with me and watch this to the end. You will see why Diablo Immortal is, without a doubt, the most greedy game ever. Opening the menu, you quickly realize how much of a piss-poor PC port this really is, with all the UI clearly being designed for a mobile game, and the menu literally saying tap to fucking play.
It's not working.
And once you get into the actual gameplay, you're thrown into the most mobile game tutorial ever. And if you've ever played a decent amount of mobile games, you know exactly the tutorial I'm talking about, with the game holding your hand on every aspect of gameplay with 10 trillion arrows pointing you to exactly where they want you to go, trying to get you to waste valuable items so that you could buy them later. And they don't even wait for you to complete the tutorial before they throw you slap damn into the store.
Ah, yes, I think I just found the mobile part of this mobile game.
It wastes no time trying to get you to spend money by using every trick in the book. Let's start off simple. After completing the first fucking mission in the game, they throw this one-time offer in your face that has 6 bajillion extra value.
This is 800% extra value? I'd be losing money if I didn't buy this. So the reason why I spent money is like basically there was a bonus in the game and it said if I didn't spend the money, I would be losing 800%. By spending $1, I effectively saved $8.
But you go through the store, what else you got? Oh, a battle pass. Nice, because no game can go without making a battle pass now. Surely that's enough, though. Surely the battle pass will be able to make them enough profit. Oh! A monthly subscription. The boon of plenty, a monthly fucking description for a fucking game that came out a week ago. But this isn't your typical monthly subscription where you just get some nice stuff every month as a thank you for paying. No, this monthly subscription gives you the right for daily bonuses. That's right. In order to have the privilege for more daily bonuses, you have to pay $10 a month. And if you miss a day, if you forget to log in for a day, what will happen to that daily login bonus? It's gone! And you cannot get it back. Too bad, says Blizzard. Should have logged in every day, you fucking idiot. But that is nowhere near the most egregious part of this game. Not even fucking close. Remember, as I said earlier, I'm starting off simple. We haven't even gotten to the worst part of this game yet, which is this. Fucking crests. And what are crests? Well, they're fucking loot boxes, of course. This right here is why this game isn't allowed in Belgium or the Netherlands, because those two countries actually have common fucking sense. Now, these aren't loot boxes in the normal sense of the word. No, other loot boxes, you click on them, and then a nice little effect pops up, and they give you your reward. But over at Blizzard, they have to be innovative, okay? So how these work is when you're about to enter a dungeon, you shove one of these crests right up your ass, and then once that dungeon is complete, you get the rewards from that crest. So essentially, it's a loot box with an extra step. Now there's two types of crests in this game, i.e. two types of loot boxes, rare crests and legendary crests. Now rare crests you get pretty frequently for free, but the problem is the rare crests only give you either a 1-star capped or a 2-star capped, no higher. And if you don't speak bullshit Blizzard lingo, that means that those two items are jack shit. What you really want in order to max out your character are gems that are 5 out of 5 stars. So how do you get that, you may ask? Well, it's by gambling your money away with the fucking legendary crests. These are the only way to get 5 out of 5 star gems, what everyone wants. There is no other way outside of this. Now, sure, that's bad, but it's even worse when you realize that you only get one of these in the main story and one in the free battle pass. You have to buy the rest with real money. But I mean, hey, you get 2 for free, and the other battle pass will give you more legendary crests for free, right? So that's not the worst, just a lot of grind. Well, that would be the case if the drop rates weren't rarer than winning the fucking lottery. But I'm usually a pretty lucky guy. How rare can these be? Well, let's look at the drop rates. So you have 1-star gems, which are the fucking worst. The ones that nobody wants. Useless. They have a 75% chance of dropping. Okay, so let's see a 2-star. Another useless one. They have a 20% chance of dropping. Those are the 2 items that you get from the free rare crests. And they make up 95% of the paid legendary crests alone. The 2 items that not one fucker wants, the 2 items that are fucking useless. I got a 2-star gem 2 hours into the game. Useless. And by the way, I got that using the only free legendary gem that they gave me. So there goes my chances of a 5-star gem. Time to grind for hours and hours on end for another. But hey, maybe I was just unlucky there. Let's see the drop rate for the other 4. We're currently at 95%. we still have 5% more to work with, so let's look at the next drop, which is a 2 out of 5 star gem. Because they're two different things, by the way. One's a 2-star max, the other is a 2 out of 5, which means it's better. For reasons, I guess. I don't know, Blizzard is dumber than most. So a 2 out of 5 star gem, which is a decent one, has a 2.75% drop rate. A 3-star gem has a 1% drop rate. A 4-star gem has a 0.20% drop rate. And a 5-star gem, the one that you need to max out your character, has a 0.05% drop rate. That is a 1 in 2,000% chance.
I'm not lucky enough for this shit.
But you do get a pity 5-star gem eventually, because every 50 legendary crests that you open will guarantee you a 5 out of 5 star gem. So all you have to do is buy 50 legendary crests. Only $125, please. Well, actually, I guess you can't technically pay $100 to bypass this by buying this bundle. That should be able to get you enough crests to guarantee you a 5-star. Only $100, cheap enough. It's too bad that the $100 bundle only gives you 45 crests. Ooh, just short. Well, it's simple then. Just buy the $100 bundle, get those 45 crests, and then use the in-game currency to get 5 more crests from the store to guarantee you a 5-star drop. That shouldn't be that hard. Only $100 and a couple hours of grind to guarantee you a 5-star gem. That's nothing. It's too bad that you can only buy 1 legendary crest a month from the store, meaning that you'd have to wait 5 months to be able to guarantee yourself a 5 out of 5 star gem after paying $100. Sucks, doesn't it? But all of this, everything I've shown so far, sure it's bad, but it's just the tip of the iceberg. Sure, it's fucking putrid, but it gets worse, if you can believe that. Because this game truly shows its greed once you reach Endgame. So you've beaten the game, and now you want to start working towards completing your character, completing your build, getting everything maxed out. That's what Endgame is all about. Let's see what you have to do to be able to max your guy out. So for starters, in order to max out your gear, you have to get a 5-star legendary gem, because of course you do. So not only is that a feat by itself, but on top of that, the game wants you to upgrade that gem to level 10. So in order to do that, you're going to have to get this item called Gem Power, which you can only get by breaking down other shittier gems. So you get a 5-star gem, break down a lesser gem to get the Gem Power item, and slowly rank your gem up to rank 10. Sounds complicated enough? Well, don't worry, because it gets even more complicated. Because once you reach rank 3 with your 5-star gem, you then need a second 5-star gem in order to level up your original one even more. 5-star gems have a 0.05% drop rate, by the way. So if getting one 5-star gem wasn't already rare enough, the game wants you to rank them up on top of that. And then on top of that, the game wants you to get a second 5-star gem just to level it up again. But it gets worse. Because once you reach rank 5 with your 5-star gem, you are then required to have multiple 5-star gems in order to rank your original one up once. Well, how many is multiple, you may ask? Well, I have the answer. 100. In total, you need 100 5-star gems just to get a single one to max rank 10. And remember, 5-star gems have a 0.05% drop rate. Not only is that rare enough, but the game expects you to get that 100 fucking times. but guess what? You're not gonna believe this. It gets worse! Once your gem reaches rank 10, you can do something called awakening a legendary item. So you get your maxed out armor, you slap your maxed out gem on it, walk up to this NPC, then the NPC will look at you, reach his hand out, and calmly say, "Give me money, you fucking bitch!" 1,000 eternal orbs. That is the premium currency of this game. The only way to get that is by spending real-world money. It's not available in the free battle pass or anywhere else in the game for free. The only way to get this is by paying real-world money. As if everything you've done wasn't already insane enough, the game wants to cap it off with one more little fee. Just one more fee. Just in case you somehow managed to grind your way all the way to rank 10 5-star gems. Just in case you somehow fucking managed to do everything for free, you now have to pay. No matter what. And it's not cheap. It's not a cheap price. You may be thinking, well, 1,000 eternal orbs. How much did that cost? $1? $5? Let's see. You can't buy the specific amount in the store. Of course. In order to get 1,000 orbs, you either have to buy the $10 pack twice, which gives you 600 orbs, meaning that you'll have 1,200 once it's all said and done. Or if you want a better bang for your buck, as Bobby Cockdick would say, you can buy the $25 bundle, which is generously discounted by 10%. Giving you 1,650, meaning that in both cases, you're wasting your money. On one hand, you'll either have 200 extra gems to wipe your dick with, and on the other, you'll have 650 gems to wipe your fucking ass with. All of this is just to rank up one piece of armor. Just one. Can you imagine the insane grind and cost of leveling up everything? Well, don't worry, because I have a time and cost, because players have already done the math. If you want to max out a single character for free without spending any money, it will take you not 1 year, not 2 years, not 3 years, not 4 years, not 5 years, not 6 years, not 7 years, not 8 years, not 9 years, but 10 fucking years of playing this game non-stop. That is 87,600 hours. And if you don't feel like spending a significant portion of your life playing this dogshit game in order to max out one character, well then you could just pay. And how much would you have to pay? Well, don't worry, because players have calculated that too. And before I tell you the price, I have a question. Have you ever aspired to own your own home? Or a nice car? Or, you know, be able to afford groceries to live? We'll say goodbye to those aspirations, because in order to max out one character, it'll cost you upwards of $110,000. What the fuck?
I just got back home from the bank and I've been waiting all day to ship because I finally completed my Diablo Immortal build and it only cost me my life savings. What's that noise?
And that's just for one character. For one! Imagine you get bored of that build and you want to try something new. What the fuck do you do? Sell another house? Well, obviously no, that'd be fucking insane. Obviously this game will let you easily transfer items that you won't need from your original character to your new character, saving yourself a lot of money and time. The game does let you do that, right?
Hello? What's that? Items aren't tied to your account, they're tied to your character? So that means that if you want to max out multiple characters, they expect you to play for thousands of hours on end or pay $110,000 twice? My god. How much money does Activision Blizzard want?
You know, they get you. They get you at every turn. You think you can play this game for free? You cannot. There is no playing this game for free. None of it. Either have the most boring, fucking frustrating, grind-infested experience in the world, or cough up hundreds of thousands of dollars. This free-to-play price tag might as well be a fucking lie. Hell, not might as well. It is a fucking lie. This is the worst case scenario. This is the worst I have ever seen greed from a company go, mobile or otherwise. This is insane. Activision never ceases to amaze me. They say EA is bad. Activision is worse. Activision has always been worse. They're just more silent about it. But Bobby Cockdick has reached his hand way too far into people's wallets this time. Do not play this game. Do not pay a cent for these microtransactions. Don't even fucking download it. Boycott this shit. Show these companies that this amount of greed is unacceptable. I don't even care about or play Diablo, but this is fucking ridiculous. I never thought a game would be able to top the amount of bullshit that EA pulled with Battlefront 2. But Diablo Immortal is officially, without a doubt, the greediest game ever. Alright, so here's my full Diablo Immortal downloaded onto it.